today is the actual day one of the Kilimanjaro trek. And then just a final check, and then we're on the bus, made our way over here to Marangu Gate. Quickly used the bathrooms, and then we signed in, so officially document our commencement of the trek. And then we're going to head up. Not a long day today, 3 hours, 4 hours max, before we reach Mandara Hut.
But most importantly, it is that I'm raising funds to build several homes for flood-affected families who have been affected by the catastrophic floods in Pakistan, in North Sindh.
We aren't blessed with time, so to have this opportunity now to fulfill not only a personal dream, but also a dream that my father has also had, is going to be a massive accomplishment.
Let me do something that's going to challenge me mentally, physically, emotionally, and all of that as well. But then living like how we're going to live as well, in the conditions that we're going to live. There's people that live in worse conditions than this as well.
Just to give back to people less fortunate than ourselves, help them become more stable and secure, and to help their families and the wider economy.
But I wanted to make whatever I do have a lasting effect on people. It's in the memory of my father, who passed away in 2020, and that's when I decided I really wanted to do something.
My uncle passed away coming up to 8 months ago, and I'm doing it in his name, in his honor, and he was one of the best men, one of the best people that I ever knew.
That we're doing it to raise money for vital emergency aid for different people around the world. I'm also climbing for myself. I want to be able to be a role model continually for my kids, not just because I'm their father, but also because I'm taking risks, doing things that has never been done before.
Ready to go? Don't dream it, do it.
Do it.
All right, all right, all right. She got the moves too.
My weaknesses are now being tested. My calves are not the strongest. So when you get to steep parts of the ground, that's when I really have to push. And I went for it, obviously. It was not easy. Pushing my why in my head. Got my uncle's voice in my head saying, "Do not stop." And you know, made it over that part. Pretty sure there's going to be more to come.
Beautiful scenery, you know, when you immerse yourself in Allah's majesty, the trees, the plants, the greenery, the streams, you know, it's just beautiful. Can't ask for anything more. Alhamdulillah, day one conquered.
Made it.
We've now come to almost the end of day number one. Had a 4.5 hour hike up here, 8 kilometres and a bit. Most of the team stuck together and they carried on. And now we're going to have dinner, followed by Salah, and then bed, preparing for another long day tomorrow, inshallah. So far, so good. Spirits are high. People are happy. They're cracking jokes and laughing. So it's good. It's good. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
But today, with the heat, the humidity, it was just really, really tiring. Alhamdulillah. I managed to walk both the cramps off, took my time, and I made it to camp.
Alhamdulillah, today we got up, prayed Fajr, and Muhib was still slightly feeling some of the pains from yesterday. But then at breakfast time he came through and had a very warm reception. Kind of lifted his spirit, lifted everyone's spirit. It's an 11-hour hike today, so we're looking at about 6 hours. So inshallah it should be good, it should be fun, and the weather's looking alright. Bismillah, let's go. the last bit of the rainforest, the jungle, and then into the moorland. And as you're in the moorland, the trees drop, and then all of a sudden, you just get to see Mwenzi Rock. It's just this rock, this towering rock that just protrudes out of the ground, standing enormously, just imposing itself on the side of Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, but William guys. Yeah.
We are, in a matter of days, we are going to be at the top of that.
Inshallah!
It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna push through it. We are going to persevere. We are not going to quit.
Absolutely right. Kili, I'm
We're
coming
com-
for
coming
you.
for you.
We're coming for you.
We're coming.
Raining 9 hours almost with an hour's lunch break. So the journey was quite steep, bit of an incline, but alhamdulillah the team showed a lot of resilience, positive attitude, supporting each other, and we made it here. The body's tired, but everyone's got a strong mindset. Alhamdulillah, praying together, reminding each other of why we're here. That we're here to please God, to raise money, to help those in need, is what keeps driving us to keep pushing forward. But overall, alhamdulillah, fantastic day.
Some of the guys struggled yesterday, so they got some aches and pains. So what we've decided is for those guys that have, they're going to stay back. The remainder of the group, we're going to head up to Zebra Rock. It's about a couple of hours from here. Go take some pictures, chill out there, just get used to the oxygen at 4,000 metres, and then come back down. That just helps you acclimatise, get prepared. Today is the end of day 3. Today's a chilled out day. We had a acclimatisation day. We walked for about an hour, just under an hour, found a few big rocks and just started messing about on the rocks, climbing up and just chilling out there. And then we came back. Coming back down was fun, always fun. And the guys are all pretty psyched, they're all focused. The last meeting I had with them, they were a lot more attentive than usual. They know that this is what it's come down to. They know that this is what it's all about. Tomorrow's the big one, so inshallah we're all excited, we're all happy, and inshallah with your dua, with tawfiq of Allah Azza wa Jalla, we'll make it.
Ready.
Today has been difficult for different reasons. The terrain has been quite easy, but because of the altitude difference, we're taking it a lot easier, and which means that we're a lot quieter.
talk.
I am exhausted. I am grateful that I'm finally here. Can't believe how many breaks I had to take because of my breathing. But push through.
Good job, Halima. Well done. Proud of you,
My
man.
head is killing me.
Proud of you, mate.
Proud of you, honestly.
Yeah, I've already opened it. Okay.
Can I do 2?
No, you don't normally take it. One's enough. It's 500 milligram anyway. Very strong.
Thank you.
One of the guys woke up during his sleep and went out and he vomited, unfortunately. We checked his oxygen saturation and it was at 61%. Now, if you're at 61 and you're at, say, 6,000 meters, yeah, whatever, it's cool, it's expected. At 4,720, that's low. That's really low for that kind of altitude. So the decision's been made, he's not to go any further.
He said that he want to go back.
Right guys, this is it. Team's ready, we've played Maghrib, we've played Isha, we've had a little drink and some biscuits to eat and we're about to head off now for the summit. It's all come down to this, the last 5 days it's all about this one. 4 days, this is the 5th day. It's cold, it's very cold, we're at -5 or so. It's going to get even colder up there, but we're wrapped up and we're ready to go. Bismillah, we got this.
Good.
Don't sleep, wake up, wake up, wake up.
You feeling?
Yes, we go to the up.
Champion team. My spine and my lower back is just giving up on me because of the big dash I had. I'm struggling, bro. I'm struggling to move these legs. If it's not for these porters, I wouldn't make it this far. I don't know if I'm going to make it to the top, but I'm not going to give up.
Let's wait here for sunrise.
We got the A team here.
It's now just gone 6:30. The majority of the team are here. There's one straggler and one's turned back. It's been tough, it's been cold. The sun has just come out now, so hopefully it'll just power us up, solar power us up to the top. Some of the guys are really struggling. We've got some of the summit porters actually pushing them up the hill. That's how difficult some of these guys are finding it. So it's been an eye-opener for some of these guys, but inshallah it's a memorable eye-opener, inshallah.
Very emotional, man. Very emotional. I've had tough times in my boxing career, in my fights, where in the last round I felt like giving up, but I've always pushed, and I never thought I'll experience something as difficult as that. And I remember at one point I was about to quit, and Usman, you reminded me of words that I shared with you, and I freaking broke down in tears, man. And that was one of the only things that really pushed me, man.
Battered, exhausted, but relieved. Honestly, that was just brutal.
Let it out.
It's tough, man. My body was just giving up on me, and I thought, how am I going to get up there?
This has been the toughest journey for me ever. But now I can say, and I'm not an emotional man, but I've been through some difficult times during COVID.
2 of us made it to the summit, myself and my brother Kaleem. Rest of us, alhamdulillah, tried our best. We got to Gilman's Point. I'm really proud of the entire team. Last 9 hours have been absolutely brutal, because there were numerous times where I wanted to quit the first 6 hours, but doing dhikr and just remembering why I'm doing this enabled me to reach the summit. When I went to Pakistan last year and I saw the aftermath of the catastrophic floods, I made a commitment to be a voice for those people whose voices have been drowned. I wanted to raise funds to build homes for them. And if I had quit, I'd be quitting on them. Alhamdulillah, I didn't. I hope that inshallah I can raise the funds required to at least alleviate some stress for a few families. I just want to thank the team, supporters, the guys back then. I wouldn't have made it. The last week has been an absolutely incredible experience. It's been incredibly challenging, mentally and physically. I think I went through so many emotions. I don't think I've ever cried as much as I've cried. And I really believe a new Jabran was born on that mountain.
Because you have to dig deep. And I dug and found something really special deep down.
So my emotions were as if it was a roller coaster. There were days when we were excited, we were happy. There were days where we would struggle to breathe.
Summit Day was the hardest thing I've ever experienced in my whole life. But that summit night was something else. Honestly, I wouldn't wish it upon my enemy. It was that difficult. On that mountain, I really do believe that a part of me died. In fact, there was a moment where I was wishing to die. That's how difficult it was.
Testing, so fun, but just absolutely life-changing.
Yeah, nothing really prepares you for climbing a mountain until you've done it.